Hello, my good people. This is Regina Joseph from Kenya in East Africa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending with your watch or depending from wherever you are watching me from. Welcome to this amazing video, and I hope you are going to enjoy, and I hope you will learn something very good and something very new. And today I am in the village. I said that I have to go and visit my mother-in-law, the mother who gave birth to my dear husband. And I said I have to go and do a very small project because I needed to do it. And let me tell you, my people, I decided to build for her a toilet. That is what I want to do, and that is a project that I'll be doing for the next 1 week. And I have got my workers. You can see they are working, and let me tell you, this is how people dig toilet. And they have already started the work. You can see that one is going to dispose the soil. He has to put it somewhere because they are going to use it later. And you see the village, you see how the trees are, the crowds. My mom has planted some potatoes, and I hope they are going to do very well. And you see, when you're digging a toilet, you cannot do it alone. You have to have people who are helping you. And my amazing people, you can see there is a man who is inside the pit, and he is trying to break the soil, which is hard, to becoming tiny particles. And he is using a fork jebe, and he has got also a spade. And that is how we normally do it here in the village. This is how we dig our pit manually using our hands. That is the pit, because you have to make a pit latrine, and you see how they are doing. They have to throw the container inside, and you have to hold it using a rope so that you will not injure the person who is inside. And my people, look at those trees, look at the weed that is growing. You know, in this village, many people have not constructed their homes, but at least you can get 1, 2, 3 neighbors. And this is the village where I came to live, although I don't live here, but I usually come to visit my mom anytime I feel it, because it's not far from where I live. And my people, you see the village life and how the climate is. And also in the village, it's very rare for you not to find the sheep. You see how they are. This one keeps the compound looking very good, because anytime you feel them praying, you see them learning all over, and they normally make it very good. And you see how they are, the compound. This is a village life. This is somewhere in Moro municipality, a place where it's very cool and a place where the climate favors the people. And there's something else I've learned about the sheep. You know, anytime you keep a sheep, it's very rare for it to give birth to one rab. It normally gives birth to 3 or 4. So for me, I think in the village, it's very good for you to keep the sheep, because in a span of 1 year, you will have a lot of them, because for a year, it can get pregnant twice. Because you see, when it gets pregnant, it just takes 5 months so that it can give birth. So you see, for a year, it can get pregnant twice, and that is a very good advantage of a farmer, because you'll have a lot of sheep and a lot of small lamb. And my people, you can see my workers are still working there, and these potatoes looks very healthy and very good, and I hope my mom will have a very good harvest. And I'll make sure I come with my own sack and carry as many as I can, so that I can go and eat, and also I can cook for her grandchildren. And my people, I told you that here in Moro, our main food crop grown here is potato. I'm telling you, any home you go or any compound you go, you must find potatoes grown there. And you can see they are still removing the soil and they are putting it there. I think they are going to use it later. And you see, my people, this is the village life, and the trees always give us a very clean and good air, which we enjoy. And anytime you are here, you just feel relaxing. By the way, there is a place I love sleeping so much. I have to come with a lasso so that I can put it down and I sleep. And I'm telling you, I usually sleep. Anytime we are coming to visit here, my daughter always reminds me, Mom, don't forget to carry your Masai lasso, because she knows that her mother has to come here and sleep. By then, my people, when I was getting married here, I think I had like 4 neighbors, and I used to fear so much because people had not constructed their houses. But nowadays you can see it's full and people are all here. Able to look at this tree. It's very huge. It's an avocado tree, and I'm told it has taken years for it to produce avocados. But I'm told that last year, at least they ate and they were very sweet and they were all full of fat. And I hope that with time it will produce a lot of avocados so that she can eat and she can sell some so that she can get some cash. I'm still looking at my workers and I'm seeing what they are doing, because I see they are still there in that pit. I don't know at what time they are going to finish. Ebusi, the soil, it's becoming watery, and I think they are almost reaching where water is, but they have to continue digging, because I want to get the required feet that I want, because for me, I'm aiming at 50 feet, and I think God will help them to dig until they achieve that, because when you don't dig that big, it will get full very easily. Look at it, and you can see there is water there, and he has to continue digging because it's not a lot of it. And if he happens to see that the water is becoming a lot, he's supposed to stop digging so that we can measure, and then that one will be over. Me, I salute these men. By the way, men are supposed to be respected because the work they do, it's very tiresome. But someone told me that what a man can do, a woman can do better, but I don't think I can manage this. So I have to salute them, because any kind of work that you yourself, you cannot do it, and a person is doing it on behalf of you, just salute them and just pray for them so that God can give them strength and continue working and continue doing what is good, so that the society can enjoy and the society can benefit from it. Because if we don't build toilets, there will be air pollution, because the environment will be very bad, because when you walk there you find something which is not good. So it's good to have toilets. It's one of the advantages that even will keep the diseases away, and people will always have a very clean environment. And my amazing people, my gentlemen, and my good people that I salute and I love very much are done. And you know what? To my surprise, it didn't go to 40 feet because the water was very many. And I'm told it went just 35. But it's okay because I just lacked the 5 feet. And I'm just humbled and I'm just good. And now, my people, let me tell you, this is how we normally construct it. You cannot leave it like this. We have to cover the upper side, and this is it called this slab. That is what we are making, and we have to collect the timber. You have to put it like this. For the people who are constructing, they know better and they can elaborate very good. But let me just tell you what I know, and this is how they are doing it. Yeah. Me, I keep on telling them to be extra careful because I don't want them to get injured. They have to be very careful, very careful. And now they are trying to put polythene paper. And the purpose of it is because when they are mixing the gravel, the sand, and the cement, it will not fall off in the pit because you can see the timber has got holes. So this one will prevent it from falling, and that is why they are putting it, and they have to put it very strong and firm. They have to use nails so that it can become very firm. My good people, you can see the good job that these people are doing, and they are still continuing, and now they have already started putting the building steel. And the reason as to why they are putting it, they want it to be very strong, because if you don't put this, it will fall off, and we don't want that. We want a toilet that anytime you step in, it will not sink, and that is why you have to make it very strong and very firm. And you see how they are doing it. They have to tie at every edge so that it can be very firm. And now they are done alleging the building steel, and now this is the hardest part of those people in the construction. This is the sand, and that is they are carrying using the wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow is making the work more easier, and now this is the sand that they will be using to construct, and you see how it is. You know why I love people who are constructing? They help each other very much. You cannot see a person who is constructing standing. If this person is doing this, the other one is helping with another work. And that is what makes constructing job very easy. Because you will not get tired. Because even though you get tired, someone is there to assist you. And now they are collecting the gravel that they are going to use. And something else, my people, you know me, I'm not good at constructing. Sometimes I don't even know the things that they are using, but with the little knowledge that I have, that is what I will use to tell you what we are using. And my people, let them continue so that you can see the next step. You know, in the Bible, it's told that if you don't work, you are not supposed to eat. So they have to work so that they can eat. And here comes my motorbike. It's written, Tenda wema nenda zako. Meaning, do good and go your way. That is what I know it's saying. So anytime you do good to people, don't expect them to return the favor. Just do good to them and go your way. God will bless you. And now this is the hardest part of construction because they have to mix the they have to mix the shovel and the light mixture of sand and cement, and then they are going to add water. And this is what makes a lot of young men sweat, because this part, it's very tiresome and it's very hard, and a lot of people sweat when they are mixing this, but they have to do it. And you can see he's trying to fetch some water, and he has to pull down that container so that when it's get full, he's going to lift it and pour the water so that he can make a very good concrete using those mixture and make it very good. Well, he is going to feed the sheep so that they can become full and do not be disturbed by hunger. They are still mixing, and they have to get to a mixture that is well mixed. And this is what they have, and now they are putting in the wheelbarrow so that they can go and pour in that place where they were arranging the steel. And then they have to continue until they finish with everything. My people just see how it is and how tiresome this work looks. And that is why all the time I always say that salute these people and pray for them so that God can give them good health and keep them alive. And this is how it looks. They have to cover it with the mixture, with the concrete mixture. And this is what they have. They have to make sure they cover it very well. Look at it. And that is the end result. And those places where you find the stones, those are the places where the hole will be. And my people, I know you have learned something very good and you have enjoyed. Bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe.